Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, back doing a best of 3 Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. Alright, we got Mech Titan Core. Not that good of a card, unfortunately. I've seen it attempted to be used a couple times, but it's just too tough to make work, in my opinion. You just need too much, unfortunately. And it's too expensive to use that ability. But thankfully, we do have Twin Shot Sniper in here, which is an amazing card, so I'm going to first pick that. Kitsune, I don't really play much of. Circumender, I love. Lethal Exploit's certainly playable. But yeah, let's go with the Sniper because it's very good. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, I feel fine taking Goshen Tai of Ancient Wars, but Banishing Slash is some excellent removal. Some of the best you can get. Kind of just deals with everything for like 2 white mana and occasionally get a Samurai out of it. It's a little too good to pass up. It's borderline rare quality, I think. 2 mana, deal with artifacts, enchantments, or tapped creatures. Plus maybe you get a 2/2 vigilance creature. Like, it feels like a rare effect. So I'm going to take it over this, despite liking the Goshen Tai of Ancient Wars. That is good. Imperial Oath is in here too. Colossal Sky Turtle, huge fan. Love that card. But I'm going to take Banishing Slash. Alright, pick 3. So, let's see here. Mechanaut is good. We also have Okiba, Reckoner Raid. In white, we have Golden Tail Disciples, Subduer, and Intervention. Subduer, technically good in the best maybe in red-white, but I think it's either Reckoner Raid or Mechanaut. Mechanaut, to me, kind of makes sense. 2 mana, 2/2 flyer that makes Sniper cheaper. I guess it kind of takes us out of Banishing Slash a little bit, but it's probably the best card. 2 mana, 2/2 flyer with upside is pretty nice. I haven't played red-blue in a while. Also, just random ninja enabler too, which is good. I do love Okiba Reckoner Raid though. It's less color committal than Mechanaut. But I think Mechanaut's just better, so I'm going to take it. Okay, so the pick now, we have Specialist, Skyswimmer Koi. These are good cards. Also Lethal Exploit in black, good, and Ambusher. Intervention in white. Satsuki is cool, but I think we're looking at... And there's Tamiyo's Completion, so one of the blue cards could be the Completion. It's pretty good. Deals with everything. It is 4 mana, but instant speed, yeah, I guess I'm okay taking it. Specialist and Koi would be very good here too, but I like how many things the Completion deals with. Well, we can take Voltage Surge here and feel pretty good. Otherwise, Iron Apprentice is in here, Armguard Familiar, they're both good too, but Voltage Surge in a Mechanaut deck seems like the direction we want to go. I do like Asari Captain, however... We're probably looking at Apprentice, Kunai, or Steelbreaker. Kunai is free off Mechanaut, which is good. Steelbreaker is cheaper with Mechanaut, which is also good. And Apprentice is free too. I guess I maybe just go Kunai. I do like the card, and you can burn face with it. Alright. It's also colorless, although so is the Apprentice. Alright, Reinforced Ronin is a good card. I really like this. Currently don't have any synergies with it, but there are a lot that I know of, and I like the Ronin quite a bit. I think it's good. I'll take it over Kunai here. So we can take Steelbreaker now, or I can just take Iron Apprentice. Iron Apprentice is good with Voltage Surge too. And it's cheap. I don't know. Steelbreaker's pretty good. I think I'd rather just go for some cheap stuff here. All right, a couple good blue cards. I think we'll go with the Shrine Steward since we already have a Completion. Might be able to find some more, as well as some shrines along the way too. So, also gets cheaper with Mechanaut. Hey, already found a shrine. All right, getting a pick 10 Goshen Tai of Ancient Wars is a great sign. So I like that. Could take the Subduer. I think it's an easy Swiftwater Cliffs here though. It just makes our mana base better. I mean, at this point we're probably, even though we only have technically 2 blue cards, probably blue. So we'll take the Swiftwater Cliffs. I guess we don't have to be. Still could possibly end up red-white as well. Could splash for white. Splashing for Vanishing Slash is tough, but I doubt we'd need an Aki Ronin in here. It seems unlikely. Maybe I'll just take the Intervention. I don't really like Intervention that much, though, so not exactly a card I want to splash. However, with the Vanishing Slash, we do have a decent mix already of enchantments and artifacts, so that's kind of cool. I guess we'll just take the Katana here, though we don't really want it, nor do we want the Puppet. All right. Pick two, or pack two, rather. Well, Touch of Spirit Realm. Probably just take Voltage Surge, though. Great card. Cheap spot removal. Great in an artifact-centric deck. Probably going to wheel something relevant here, be it Decoy or Kunai. Maybe Armguard Familiar. That'd be nice. Follow-up pick. Well, Hidetsuku might be worthy of splashing. However, we do have Enthusiastic Mechanaut number 2, which is also very desirable. This card is really good, though. You know, it's possible we could wheel the Mechanaut. We're not going to wheel Hidetsuku, but it is actually possible to wheel the Mechanaut. I don't know if this pack's deep enough, but there's some goodies in there. If no one's blue-red, they probably wouldn't take it. I'll take Hidetsuku. This card is strong. I mean, this card wins games, so it's worth the splash. All right, Sokenzan, we could take. It's free-ish land. Otherwise, Disruptor's a flyer. I do like that. It works better with ninjas, but it's fine. It's a 1-mana flyer. It's also an artifact. Probably more exciting than an apprentice. Maybe I just take Sokenzan here because I don't really care about any of these cards. I mean, some of them would definitely make the deck. I don't know if I care enough. All right, Crab is pretty good. I might just take the Synthesizer here, especially with double Voltage Surge. Hoverbike's good too. It's better with ninjas, but I'll take the Synthesizer. It's good card advantage. And I like what it does. Kumano Faces Kakazan is actually a good card. There's also Mirror Shell Crab, but we look like beat down enough where this is good. Got to keep my eye on fixing as well. So Sokenzan Smelter in here. We can sack a Synthesizer. We have Apprentice, Kunai, Mechanaut. I don't know if I'd sack the Mechanaut. Maybe Shrine Steward. Or we could take another completion. Creature-wise, we have 7... kind of 8, 9, 10 sort of. Or we could take another Voltage Surge. I'd probably take Surge over completion. Although I'm thinking about taking the Smelter just because synergistically it is usually pretty good. I think I'm going to go Smelter. This might be wrong. But, I mean, artifact-centric deck makes sense to take the Smelter, I think. March of Reckless Joy. You know, I played against this once and I was impressed by it, surprisingly. It did 2 of them. That's a little bit ridiculous, but maybe I will. I doubt it, but it's kind of card advantage. All right, Armguard Familiar, we'll take it. Kind of feel like we're not going to need to splash. Unlikely need to splash, although Hidetsuku's getting splashed. I guess Protocol here is fine. Because we have a good artifact count already, right? 8. All right. Looks like we did not wheel Enthusiastic Mechanaut, but what are you going to do? I'm still happy to have Hidetsuku, even if we have to possibly do a hard splash for it. We're not super color intensive, so that's good. I could take the Skyscraper. We already have modification here, here, possibly here. And that's it. Well, we're a little bit late, but it's cool that Mechanaut makes the Skyscraper cheaper too. And I've certainly won some games with Skyscraper, so I'm okay taking it. All right, we can take Prototype. It's totally playable. Another one, sure. All right, Otawara, we could take that. Otherwise, some random unexciting cards, or we just take Fixing. I might take Fixing, although this is very useful. Do we have Legends? We have Hidetsuku. And that's really it. Oh man, it's tough. I think I'm going Otawara. It's just a very good utility land. I do like Uncharted Haven a lot too, but Roadside Reliquary would be a good wheel. It'd be nice to get that Uncharted Haven back, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. All right, Dismal Backwater. I think I'm just picking it up here. There's some good cards in here. I want Voltage Surge and Flame Discharge, but it's tough to go wrong with a card that's just guaranteed to make the deck. I mean, these are almost assuredly going to make the deck too, but this is very helpful. And just taking lands is usually good. It's tough to go wrong with utility lands and Fixing. Lost Wisdom. Well, we have Ancient Wars, so we could do it. I'm all right with that, actually. I assume, you know, there's probably a chance we could wheel it, but it's okay. I'll take it. It blocks, too. So, kind of looking like a 16-land deck, even with Walking Skyscraper, I think. I don't know yet. I guess we'll see what the pack brings. It's just, our curve is relatively low, so, ooh. Hinata, well, dang, I want to play Hinata. I think we, maybe we just splash for it. Or, I mean, we're not giving up anything, so, yeah, we're not giving up anything at all. We're going to take it and possibly splash for it. Thornwood Falls, well, unfortunately, we're looking for a different kind of Fixing here. Containment Construct, well, that goes infinite with Reinforced Ronin. What else is it good with? Works with Prototype, not bad. Works with... I'm not sure what else, but in general, I like the card. Boar would be fine too, but I'll take the Construct. So there's Decoy or Smelter number 2. Smelter is just very good. And we have good things to sack now too, so alright. I like the Smelter. Kami's Flare is a nice pickup, or we could take the Overbite, but I'll take the Flare here. Rabbit Battery, I love this card. I'm going to take it over Synthesizer. I just really like this card. And I think our curve can handle this. Ooh, we got the Uncharted Haven back. That's a big gift. That's going to make Hinata somehow get into this deck too. I think all double colored cards have to go, with the exception of Mechanaut. But somehow we're going to be doing 4-color 16-lander. Not my favorite archetype to go down, but we're going to do it. Could be off the Walking Skyscraper if we're doing 16 lands. And then we focus on Hinata and Hidetsuku. And maybe we don't need double March of Reckless Joy. Although it is fine. But I assume we still have to find some cuts in here too. I actually like the Ironhoof Boar. We have a lot of goodies in here. I think we're just going to have to find some cuts. Because we're splashing to make a 4-color thing work. With not a ton of Fixing. But we'll see. What do we got? So for 3 white, we only have 1 white spell. Why are we doing more than... let me take a look. Because we have to make 5 cuts. Any more double color I have to think about cutting? I don't think so. Prototypes might go because these are... I think Skyscraper can go. How many creatures do we have in this bad boy? 15. So really it's 16, kind of 17. What are all the auras we can find with Shrine Steward? Well, we can find shrines with it, so it's worth it. Plus completion. Yeah, it's worth it. So 3, 5, 6, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So still thinking about going 16. Although with 4 color, it's just our curve is so low. That it might be smarter to just like, I don't know, cut prototypes maybe. Cut March of Reckless Joys and prototypes. Like I could, maybe I can keep 1 prototype, or I can keep 1 March of Reckless Joy, and 2 of them seems excessive, but 1 seems okay to me. Like we can cut this, cut these, just because probably don't need the prototypes. We have enough removal without it. And then we cut a land. So wait, what's our mostly red and then, oh, kind of just a mix of the other 3 colors. So I guess we don't have that many blue spells either. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8 red, 3, 4 white, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue, and 1, 2, 3, 4 black. Yeah, that might be acceptable. And then maybe I cut, do I cut 1 red? That brings me to 7 red, 6 blue. It's just our curve is pretty low. So I think we can get away with 16. Probably. But, you know, with all the utility lands we have, maybe we do run 17. Because we have Soaking Sand, which is like a spell, and Otara. Okay. All right, we're going to do 17 then. Even though we have just boatloads of 1-drops. Probably cut the March of Reckless Joy, I think. Unless I really want to cut a creature, which I can do. I just don't think that we have to. All right. I guess we'll run it like this. It's a cool deck. All right. We'll see you round 1. Well, 3 of our 4 colors is not bad, so we'll keep this. And yeah, we'll still do the turn 2 Mechanaut. Even though we have to play Tawara, I think it's worth it. And then I guess we can play a free Kunai as well. I don't think there's any incentive to hold off on playing artifacts. We don't have like Dragon Spark Reactor, Song Shapers, or anything like that, so. Goshen Tai, well, that's something. I guess just in case they have a Master's Rebuke, I'll probably just Voltage Surge the Fang now. Guess it gives Eater of Virtue Death Touch, but I'm not entirely sure that matters. I think there's a good chance they could have a Master's Rebuke, so I'd rather just take care of that problem now. And yeah, the problem is they could, you know, attack and... Ooh, Hinata. Well, Hinata's pretty slick. Now they have to pay more mana if they want to kill Hinata too, which is nice. Alright, containment construct is cool. So technically we can modify with kunai. Let me see. Can modify with kunai plus discharge and be good there, so we'll do this. So since they already have Master's Rebuke up, I'll just hang out now. Guess they're gonna know we have something. Oh, I could have played Construct. I forgot that it's cheaper. Well, I guess this is still fine. Because now I can still use my I can still use my kunai this way, so that's fine. It's a good one. What do they get from it again? So you get instants or sorceries or non-land permanents, but everything's exiled, so... Oh, they would just bounce our stuff? Well, that's probably fine. Wonder if I just hang out for now. I guess I don't really want to mill now that they have carry, though, because they can feed off their yard. And I don't think we want to mill ourselves either, really. I don't want to just give them instants and sorceries for their yard. From their yard, rather. I don't want to trade Hinata for carry the Swirling Sky either. So if they just attack without putting Eater, Virtue, or Terrarium on it, I think I'll take it. If they put both or one, I might block just to kind of prevent myself from... Yeah, I might block with the Goshen Tai of Lost Wisdom. Okay. Let's see which one they get here. Intercessor's Arrest. All right. So they can get flying and ward 3. I can pay 1 less, but it's not abilities, it's just spells. All right. Okay, so I think we'll do Synthesizer here first. Just kind of see what we get. All right, so we can play Familiar, and then I can... So it costs 4 to reconfigure, unfortunately. All right. Yeah, that's a little tricky. Because now they can do it on Inada. At least they have to pay 4 for it, but it's still going to put us in a relatively tough spot. Oh, really? Huh. Two, 4, 6. So we don't have lethal yet, but that's all right. We'll, I guess, just kill that. So yeah, we can only deal 6. We can do this first, I guess. All right, so we'll do this. All right, whatever, I'll use it. It's an actual thing they can get back, but I don't think Carrie's dying this game anyway, really, so. So if they have an answer for Goshen Tai, we don't die. No, I guess we do die if they have an answer for Goshen Tai. The Lost Wisdom. At least they still have to pay more for my dudes because of Hinata. Nice. Alright. So it's Smelter. It doesn't give it haste though, right? No. But I don't really have something I can sack to... Because they're at 7, right? So I can sack Construct. Get a 3/1 haste. Let's see. We have the flyer too. Yeah, I think we're... Unfortunately, I think we're just short here. Let's see. So I'm going to have to keep the Mechanot back because I can equip the Familiar on it, take them to 3, but they have 2 blockers. So I can give that haste. So 4, they'd have to block that, but then we wouldn't have enough. So I think that the play is probably just... sack the Construct maybe and attack with it here. So I'm going to have to chump with Mechanaut. I could reconfigure the Arm Guard Familiar on it, and it just makes them have to pay 2 extra mana, but they have 6 mana. I guess it's probably worth it. I wonder if Soken Zan the land would actually get us there. I think we're still short even with Soken Zan land. Yeah, it's pretty funny we drew it though. I guess I leave them a secret. All right. Do I have enough mana? Yes, I should. Because Hinata will make it cheaper, and then I can pay the ward. Just 3 ward, right? All right. All right. So if we smash with, let's say I sack the Arm Guard Familiar. I can deal 2 in the air guaranteed. That takes them to 6. And then they block my 2 biggest guys. So they block the 3/3 and the 3/3. So they take 2, 4, 6. So it should be Xaxes lethal. Jeez, that was a close one. Timely Tamio's completion, my word. All right. Yeah, I mean, technically, since we're playing white, we could have considered Banishing Slash and Wanderer's Intervention, but did we even have double white that game? Oh, we did somehow. Oh, that's cool. I mean, the removal we have still deals with we still have completion and a steward to find the completion. And we still have, I guess, I mean, all of our destroy effects are gonna, end up bad for us against the Mythic Dragon anyway, so I think it's completion or bust, which is fine. Oh, we can bounce it too, I guess. I'm just happy to see Soken Zan win a game. The land, I mean. That's a first for me. Playing with or against, I've never seen it actually do something, so that's cool. All right, well, white's a splash color, but we're going to keep it. Well, Probably going to miss out on a trigger. A little bit of value here, but I'm going to have to live with it. Alright, well, I can at least kill that, so that's good. I think we'll just take it. It's 1 damage. There might be something bigger that I want to kill. Problem is I don't have an artifact to sack. Yeah. Because it's up to 4 already. And it's going to phase out too. I probably still have to deal with it. Not thrilled about it, but probably best to just make sure that thing goes down. Well, that's our blue mana. That's cool. So we're going to play it. So then at least we can find our other shrine and do something. I almost want to find Tammy's completion, but if they had Mythic Dragon, I think they would have cast it. Unless I'm mistaken, but who knows. I mean, I think it's just probably in our best interest to just get the second shrine and start going for that, since we have the other one out. I mean, spinning wheel kick's going to get us pretty good, but have to live with that. Containment construct. Well, it's a cool one. Wish I could have done it with my lands. That is actually cool that I've got 2 rare lands that work well with it. Alright, well, we'll get in with our dudes first here. See what they got. Well, they can go infinite with that too. That's a good draw. Nice one. Technically, we're feeding their yard more for Season of Renewal, but that's all right. Which one are they going to choose? Board's a good one. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we wait on the board because we're a mana away from boar plus. I mean, I guess we're getting them closer to their dragon and that they would be able to bring back with Season of Renewal, but that's all right. I don't even know if I want to mill them anymore. Well, that's a good one. I suppose we don't attack. And the reason is because get another target here. Because currently they just have one target. I guess I won't mill them. This is tough. Just because I know they have the Season of Renewal, that's the only reason. So they can get more permanents back, more cards back this way. But I'm just really trying to utilize this Ironhoof Boar if I can. You're going to get so many cards back here, but nothing of too much substance probably isn't true. I don't want to attack with Etching of Kumano, but I feel like we might have to. I I can do this and still cast Hinata. Let me make sure there's nothing I can miss. Shrine Steward. There's a lot of good cards I can get here, so I'm just going to do it. If I hit land, I'm okay too. Alright, we did hit land. So, we can also do... There's no way to kill them, right? Let's say I attack with Ronin. Alright, so we attack with her 6. It's still only 9. So we probably channel this. Okay, so now we can at least go Dismal Backwater, Ronin. I think we just hang out. And no mill. I don't want to give them more ammo here. It's a tough one just because I just got the mana for the boar. I just got the mana for the boar. I just got it. Yeah, man, that hurts. Just got that mana for the boar. So 8 mana, we can go 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not going to do it. I can do 6, 7, 8. That's as good as we're going to get, I think. Because... yeah. Alright. Nope. I want to tap as much non-red as I can here. So we'll do the boar. And we'll do Ronin. And we'll surge the Kami and sack the Ronin. I mean, I can attack first too. But they've already seen it, so we'll just... It exiles it too, which is nice. Alright, so no more exiling going on, but... that's fine. So they probably just trade with the etching. I'm surprised they didn't trade with etching, because now that's exiled. Oh, they have their own Hidetsuku, huh? Seems good. Well, if they leave something on top, I can mill them, so. Yeah, I left 2 on top. All right. Well, I'm going to play this then. Not now. Well, they only have 8 cards left. But Hidetsugu, decent chance I can kill Goshentai at some point, maybe. Armguard Familiar, well, that's good. This also makes it tougher to kill. I mean, I'm getting them closer to their dragon, but at the same time, I don't know. So it doesn't stop triggered abilities. That's nice. 5 cards left. All right. So I mean, I might as well leave the Goshentai, I think, or leave it on this thing because it's helping me like mill them out at the moment. Man, they're going to end the game with 1 card, too. Bummer. Talk about a close one. It's kind of funny. So if I had just continued to mill them, but I mean, hindsight's 2020 when you know they have Season of Renewal. It would have given them more ammo. Tough one. Real tough one. Literally 1 turn away, 1 mill away. Wow. It's pretty remarkable. All right, let's go to game 3 here. Doesn't get much closer than that, does it, folks? So, do I want to do Banishing Slash? Because we know they have Intercessor's Arrest. We know they have Eater of Virtue, which is like, I don't really care that much about that one. But killing Hidetsugu is good. Maybe we do it. To be honest, I'm not super on board with it, but I'm enough on board where I'm going to do it. Maybe I don't need Ninja's Kunai. It doesn't deal with any of their... Oh, that's not true. It deals with geothermal Kamis, but... And it can hit Kaito too, right? Yeah, that's true. Could dump a creature, but... Guess I'll dump a Kunai. To be honest, I don't love it, but... I guess I do see Banishing Slash as being a little more valuable, potentially. As an out that just hits more things. Yeah, we can keep this. Uncharted Haven is one of our few fixers, but that's alright. I want to play my 2 drops next turn, so we'll get the blue mana now. So, Smelter's really good here, actually. Because then next turn I can go Apprentice, and yeah, it's pretty good. Especially if I draw a land. If I draw a land, we're cooking with some serious gas. No play there is phenomenal news. Let's put it on the... Let's put it on that one, actually. Because I feel like the Smelter is kind of a target itself here, so... So, alright. So let's see. I wonder if I just go Arm Guard Familiar plus Ronin, attack with team. They block Smelter, they take 6 to go to 2. That's pretty good. Another option is just, I wonder if I... Let's see. If I just attack with the thing, is that better too? No, I think... Huh. Do I want to take him to 2, or do I want to wait and then give Construct haste next turn? I think I'm actually going to wait a turn. I'm going to do Construct getting haste next turn. I think this is better. This might be wrong, but I like it. Especially if I draw a land, I think that's better. It's smart. Infiltrator too. Alright. So we did get the 4th land, but... But they can't pump the Infiltrator, so... And they're at 5. Let's see. So I can go Construct Ronin, attack with team. They can block Familiar with Infiltrator, block Smelter. No, but they can't. They can't really do that. So I think we just go Ronin. I wonder if this is possibly lethal. I don't think it is. Let's say I do this. So if I do sack it to the Smelter, and they have to block my 2 biggest guys, and then they go to 1. Alternatively, I can attack with everything here and play the construct, which I think is probably better. Probably. All right. We'll see for round 2. Ooh, his hand is probably too dangerous because we're primarily red. I think I'm going to maul that one. This one's a keep, though. It's a good-looking hand. And I guess we'll dump the, probably the boar? Even though I like the boar here. At least this way I can go Kakazan into Construct. That's a good start. Ooh, it's a good draw too, but can't cast it, so, or can't cast it yet, I should say. So we'll do the construct and get the counter. All right. Sure. Oh. Attacking no less, huh? All right. Well, I guess we go Goshen Tai here. Just puts a body on the board, technically keeps the rabbit back. I can't use it this turn, but I wouldn't be able to cast the Mechanaut until next turn anyway, so might as well. Now at least I can do Mechanaut and still use Goshen Tai of Ancient Ward, so that's good. Let's see, I have First Strike. I'm trying to think what they could have. I don't know. I'm gonna see what they have. Even if they have the boar doesn't do it, so I want to see what they have. That's fine. Yeah, 2 for 1 yourself. I'm all right with that. So, ooh, that's a good draw too. So we get to do this. Smelter. And then Mechanaut we can sack to Smelter too. Smelter's doing work. That's good. Oh, that's a tough one. Jeez. Let's see. If I play the Mechanaut, I can deal 8 damage to them. That's probably, at this point, probably worth it, I would say. I'm going to get in for 7, I guess, actually. That's all right. Oh, it's an interesting choice. And attacking, no less? Wait a second. That was the craziest thing you could have done. I mean, technically they would have lived had I not ripped Voltage Surge, but it's still pretty dangerous of them to do that against... They had a bunch of cards in hand too. But, I mean, they're obviously all in aggro as well. Lucky Offering actually does look good here because it deals with battery. Oh, it doesn't deal with Ambusher. Never mind. We do have out. At least we have outs in the deck. I mean, Tamiyo's Completion looks a lot better when you're playing against Mythic Dragons, but do we do another Banishing Slash? I mean, yeah, could. Deals with stuff. What did I take out last time? Ninja's Kunai? I'm okay with that, I guess. Let's make our mana base even harder. I guess so. Unless, do I want to cut like top end? I could cut the boar as well and keep the kunai. Maybe that's a good idea, actually. Keep our curve low. Banishing Slash is going to be tough to cast, but hope our mana base is good enough. I think cutting down on some of our top end is probably fine. I don't love this hand, to be honest, and our opponent wants us to play first, which is also interesting, but I guess we will keep. All right. So I see the issue, but I'll have to do it. It's when a creature enters, or no, it's cast next creature spell. So if we rip a blue mana, it looks good. If we don't, we're in a little bit of trouble. Well, that's a interesting question. I guess we'll discard the blue spells that I don't really need here. Oh, and then we immediately rip blue. It's kind of funny. I mean, I can do Soak and Zan and block the Leech Gauntlet. I don't know if I want to, though. I'd probably just take it. So, can get the completion, but kind of behind on cards in hand too. I guess I get completion. I mean, I got to be able to deal with that Mythic Dragon somehow. And I mean, we're the ones that have probably a better late game, I would think. All right. They can use Kindled Fury too, or not. That was just not a good idea. There are things I can miss, like Hidetsuku, but other than Hidetsuku, I don't miss anything. Because I can even cast Tanada here. So I think I'm going to go for it. I guess... Alright, that's... Hey. I can cast it. I'm happy with it. I'm curious what's in their hand. And I just can... Well... It's something alright. I don't want to use the synthesizer now, I don't think. So I can channel and play Otawara, which is cool. I have no idea how my opponent's not doing anything. But we're just gonna hang out. Simian Sling. Let's flare that. Oh, they forgot about the... I think I did too, so... Worked out well for us, but yeah, they forgot about... Etching of Kumano. Turning off return to action. They might still be wondering what's going on, but... I can highlight Etching of Kumana for them. I didn't have to do that, but just in case they were like still super curious why. They really got flooded out, huh? Alright. Alright, well. Ended up doing pretty good. Was that only round 2? I can't even remember now. Or was it round 3? I guess we'll find out in a sec. Oh, just round 2. Alright, we'll see you in round 3. Alright, this hand is a keep. We might be converting this kunai. Ooh, that was a good draw. Might be converting this kunai into a 3-1. I guess maybe not though. Ooh, Goro. That's a good one. I'm going to kill that, but yeah, I guess I honestly probably just wait. I'll just kill it now. And then I can do Smelter next turn and feel pretty good about it. Can turn the Familiar into a 3-1 as well. Sure. Ooh, Hanada. Insanely good draw here. So, alright. We'll get in there. And then I'll play Hanada. Feel pretty good about it. Sure. I should have actually done Hanada first. I think they still would have had the mana for it, though. But they would have had to pay extra mana. Oh, let's see. So they have to pay... Kind of feel like I just want to block here. Yeah. They have to pay extra mana to burn Hanada out. Oh, wow. Love the balls on my opponent. Love those balls. Just complete and utter bluff called, too. Wow. That's cool. Honestly, much respect. It's pretty sweet. So I could do the Familiar, but I can pay for Goshentai. I guess I'd rather pay Goshentai here. Yeah, just huge swinging balls on my opponent there. So completion seems good here, actually. I mean, I could go for the other shrine because I have the Goshentai Ancient Wars, but no, this is fine. Just having an answer for presumably anything they have is pretty good. Well, yeah. You know what? I'm willing to trade and keep the completion up for wherever we need that. Land is pretty good here too. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense to me. no. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. So we do have lethal here. I mean, Energy Blade's pretty cool with the ambusher, so I respect that. So they got multiple Mukotai ambushers. They got a lot of lifelink, actually, and they have Goro Goro. They have technically ways to modify. They can do Banishing Slash again. Intervention doesn't seem bad. What was the spot removal they showed us? Just combat tricks? I could cut like a Boar and a Kunai again and bring in a couple white things. Then maybe I want to run more white mana. I don't love cutting red here, but 5, 6, 7, 8 red. Because now I have double white. I guess I only have 3 blue spells, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I definitely want to add another white. I don't know if I'm thrilled about cutting a red. I have more need for white than blue now, though, so 2, 3. I could go to 3 black, because I just have the one Hidetsuku. But no, I wanna see all my colors. Six, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Man, we have a lot of red, though. Cutting red seems dangerous. Maybe I'll just cut 1 blue. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue for 3 spells. No, 4 spells. It's tricky. But so is 4 white for a double white spell. I don't know how I possibly made it work before. I'm going to cut, well... Alright. We're really messing with the mana base here, but here goes. Well, that's good enough for me. See if they got a turn 2 ambusher. Do indeed. So we'll do the white mana probably turn 2 here. All right, well, we can afford to drop a blue mana and a red. Because we still can play all our things here. Soken Zan is cool and all, but yeah, it's probably fine. Mechanaut is cool. Let's do, I guess Sonata here is probably what we need to do. They don't have the mana to do double sling plus terrarium, so I guess that's okay. They have the Torment too. Oh, well, that I can live with. Probably ditch, I guess. I guess these two make the most sense, because then at least I can play Mechanaut and Steward. What in the world? Wait. Oh, it's got Menace, that's right. Well, alright. Oh, Intervention. Great draw there. Alright. And we even have the white mana still? Well, that's a thing of beauty. And I think it even costs one less mana, which is cool. Before blocks. Sure. Alright, so we have Shrine Steward that I can't cast now. I'm at 6. Alright, guess we do a battery and get in with just that. I can't win the race, so I think we do it chill. Sure. They actually are going to be able to trade with us, but that's all right. All right, so we can do the Shrine Steward now. That's good. So we can get... we got some choices here. Might just do the Tamiyo's Completion. A little bit tricky. Attacking with a 4/3. Yeah, I was going to say. I think you wanted to use that Terrarium. Whoopsie. Well, I might be able to get him pretty good here, actually. This costs... So this has 1 target, so I can cast that for 3, but I don't have the mana to do this. So, what we can do... I can actually have them attack with Ambusher. Yeah, I think we're going to do it that way. And then you completion the Simian Sling. So I think we'll do that. We're going to bait them into that. Well, I guess there's no more bait. Maybe they'll still be baited. We'll see. Alright. I suppose then we'll do it. Not the way I wanted to do it, but they got us. Alright. So we can go land, Ocean Tie. And we're at 6, so I still do have to be kind of cautious here. I think we'll just get in for... five. And I can attach the battery to Goshen Tie, I guess. Alright, that's a good draw. I probably just sacked the battery, honestly. That way I'll have 2 blockers still. Well, despite them drawing really well there, they don't have the second red mana to spit out stuff with Goro, so... They're attacking? I mean, they don't have any cards left, right? Am I missing something? They can unattach the sling, so... If I block, does that mean they could block my biggest thing, take 4, 6, 9, and then they'd still die to that? No. Well, no, I think that's right. I think I just take 4 here, because I don't think I die unless I'm missing something, but I don't think I'm missing anything. Doesn't matter what they block. Alright. Cool. Yeah, we got the draft. And it was a pretty interesting deck. 4-color aggro. 4-color aggro. Those are the decks I used to ridicule losing against. And now look at me. Look at me. I've advanced. I've gone up in the world, guys. Used to ridicule 4-color aggro, and now I'm playing it. Alright, let's do some pack one, pick ones here. Alright, pack one, pick one. Probably completion. Spinning wheel kick's cool too, but completion was clutch multiple times that draft, so it is just very good, despite being 4 mana. Alright, Beside You reaches Skyward. Yeah, I love this card. Very, very strong. Haven't played it in a while. I haven't played green in a while, but can't help myself. All right, Behold the Unspeakable, easy pick there. Great blue card. Here, I think I'd go Rabbit Battery. I got such a soft spot for this card. I love it so much. I like Imperial Oath a lot too, but I'd go the Battery. Battery really goes off. All right, I love Automaton. Another just pet card. You know, you play a format long enough, you get your pet cards, you get your archetypes you like. You just know what you like. So if you've watched enough of my drafts, you know what I like. So what am I going to take here? Maybe Reactor. Guidebot's probably a much safer pick. It leaves you more open, but I've won games on the back of Reactor, and it's in the archetypes I like the most. The blue-red artifact, it's not as good as, probably not very good in red-white Samurai Warrior. You're not going to have a ton of artifacts. You're going to have some, but probably not enough to justify it. But red-blue or red-black Reactor is going to be at its very best, and it can certainly kill your opponent. But yeah, Guidebot's probably a safer pick and is awesome too. I'd probably still just go Reactor for personal preference sake, because I like the card and I like the archetypes the most that play that card. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.